Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Hassan again, and we're back with another banger. We are back with another great video analysis. I told you today I'm going to be giving you a trade setup on Euro JPY, AUD JPY, so you stay tuned for that setup. I even told you in the previous video, so stay tuned for that setup. It is coming. So gold missed us, but we shall come back stronger. So okay guys, we're on the road to 300 subscribers. We have hit 200, so we're going to 300 subscribers. Kindly subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel so that we can grow together. So I'll give you 5 seconds to subscribe to the channel, and then I'll go straight to the analysis, guys. Okay, subscribe, guys. Okay, I hope you have subscribed to the channel. So I'll just delete everything on the charts, and then I'm going to take you through the analysis, and then I tell you how I arrive at the fact that we are going to have a buy on Euro JPY. Okay, so first things first, we said we go where? We go to the weekly time frame. That is where we trade from. And when you look at the weekly time frame, you see you get to know that we have a breakout structure here. You see, we broke structure here. That is one thing. And we've been making high highs, higher lows, higher lows. So we put in another high by the breakout structure here, and it's looking like we're going to this supply zone there. So what do? We mark the opening price and the closing price of the previous candle after identifying the market direction. So the direction, the weekly, is bullish. So ideally we should be looking for only buys, but that doesn't mean that we cannot sell in this market. We can sell, but only and only if there is a clear opportunity for us to sell. For this time, there is no clear cut opportunity for us to sell. However, buys are the ones we are looking at. So after marking the opening price and the closing price of the previous week, what do? We drop down to the daily. Remember, we have identified the direction is up on the weekly. We have marked the opening price on the previous and the closing price of the previous candle. Good. So now we go to the daily. What do we want to see on the daily? We want to mark supply and demand zones. However, when you come to the daily, what do you see exactly? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This candle ended from here, closed from here, and last time we bought from here, then took our profits at here, and we made a mistake. We would have let it run. So this candle closed from here. So what do you see, guys? What do you see? You see a demand zone. If you don't see it, me I see it. You see this candle here, this green candle with a long wick to the downside. That is the demand zone. We have marked it. Now the demand zone doesn't have to be that big, guys. We don't have to mark the demand zone so big. So what we do is we drop down to one time frame lower, and then refine the demand zone. So when you come to one time frame lower, what do you see? You see that this wick that was on the daily, it is now candles. So you come and refine it to the indecision candle there, which is that. You see, now I have refined it to that indecision candle. So go to the line chart. What do you see? Don't you see our setup? If you don't see it, let's drop down to now this one. Yes, guys, yes. Let me stretch this opening price. This is the closing price. Yes, this is the closing price of the previous week. So price is coming to retest this closing price. and then we start going up, and this one we shall be holding for long. So when you come to, okay, let me go to the weekly and show you. See this line here, this is the closing price of the previous week. So price is coming to retest this closing price and we go up. Okay, so now let's go to we were in the 3 hour. Yes, in the 3 hour, I see the same line is still there. So you remember the other setup that I've always been telling you, this one here. You come like this, break, rest here and go up. So when you come back here, it take you to the moon. That is the setup that is happening here. So this is your support, your resistance, broken turns into support, and then we go up. When we come back, this is the demand zone. We shoot to the upside. That is what we have here. So you just, in order to see it very well, go to the line chart. You see, test, come down, break, retest, and then we go up. So when we come back and tap here, we shoot to the moon. Same setup here, guys. Same setup. So when we go up, we leave a demand zone here. It is the thing that is here. Good boy. Good boy. And you see this line that I had put there, which is the closing price, and you see how we retested on it. Closing price of the week, and then we went up. So when we come and tap on it again, we're expecting to go up. So when I go down to the 2 hour, do we get anything clear? Same thing, guys. On the 2 hour, same thing. Test, come. This one 2 hour, we even tested twice. We broke, tested here, left a demand zone and went up. So we're expecting price to come and tap us in and then take us to the moon. Then when you go to the 1 hour, same thing. Same thing. From 4 hours to 1 hour, we have the same setup. Same setup. You see, tap, come down. This one tapped even 3 times, broke, retested twice, went up. So it is coming to retest here. At least that is what I expect. Price might not reach here. It might just turn around from there and go. It is okay. We do not enter if it turns around and go. But if it reaches here, we are going. And see what is happening here. It has made triple equal lows. So this to me looks like liquidity. This to me looks like liquidity. So I'll be expecting price to come and tap us in and take to the moon. So I'll be expecting price to come down here, tap us in, and then go to the moon. That is what I'll be expecting on Euro JPY. First level target here. It's going to be how many pips? 44 pips. If you reach 45 pips, please remove 50% of your profits and then let the rest run. We are going to be targeting this will be the second TP, around 100 pips. I would prefer 100, yes. Then after that we shall let the rest run. Let the rest run up to when we shall find where is the supply zone, up to when we shall reach this supply zone. How many pips up there? How many pips? Hey, around 500 pips, guys. 450 pips. So that is what is going to happen on Euro JPY. Okay, what we expect to happen on Euro JPY. For now, we are just waiting. That is a 1:12. The moment we are tapped in, we are waiting for 1:12, guys. 1:12. Okay, that is all for now on Euro JPY. So I'll take you on another trade that I expect to happen. Same setup, guys. Same setup on AUD JPY. So what do we have on AUD JPY? Let me go to the weekly. So weekly, we have a supply zone up here. Weekly time frame. Price has been going up. Higher high, higher low. Higher high. This was like a higher low, but it's one that was not clear enough. So we know that we have broken this previous high, this one here. We have broken it, but we have not yet closed above. On the weekly, we have not yet closed above. So, but just as a high that we're going up, because we're creating higher lows, now we are going to put in another higher high. So what is happening is, we now that we know we are going up, we're going to mark the previous candle, opening price and closing price of the previous candle. Like that. You get the point? So we know that we are coming here. Okay, we want our price wants to come there. So after, we are going to the daily. What do we want to see? Demand zones on the daily. So immediately you come to the daily, you see there is a demand zone here. There is one here, but was retested by this long week. And by the way, this trade we were stopped out. At some point, I thought it was going to proceed down. That's why it's not good to sit on your screen and watch your trade playing out. To set it and then leave it. So there's a demand zone down here. So we mark it. After marking it, we go to the 4 hour to refine the zone. Now, on ADJPY, it is confusing. We have a demand zone here. We find a very good one for that matter. But we have a break of structure here. We broke this structure. We even broke this one. So we broke two structures there. So now what is happening is this one, where is it? Yes, this one here. So it is either we are expecting price to come down here and retest our zone from here, or it is going to test for, but here it has already tested. That is where the issue, where we're finding the issue on EURJPY. However, AUDJPY, so we shall drop down to get more candles and more clarity. So as we drop down, you see we have this demand zone, but this one has been retested. You see it? Right from where? This one has been tested, as you see down there. So we are left with only this one that is valid. Well, that one that is valid. However, price is like coming back here. So I'll proceed to the 2 hour to see if we can get more and more candles. I cannot get, because you see when I come to the 2 hour, it is now this one, but this one here, you see, it is that one, but it is looking like it is I don't know guys, looking like it was tested. So when you put your line here, you see that line there, you see the other setup, you see that setup, tap, come down, tap, come down, break, retest, and then go. So now we are coming back here, but now the problem is that we retested, it looks like we retested on the 3 hour, 4 hour, but look at the 2 hour. Let me see the 1 hour. The 1 hour is even more clear. That is where the issue is. The 1 hour is even more clear. The demand zone is very clean on the 1 hour, very clean. But if you marked it, if you had marked this demand zone up to this week, where is the week? If you marked it up to the week and you made it big, it was tested. It was tested. If you marked it up the week and make it big, it was retested. So now that is where the issue is. I was expecting this one to come and at least come and sit around here, but not on the week, guys. Not on the week. But this is a good sign. Why do I say it's a good sign? Because EURJPY has not reached there yet. And when we see that AUDJPY has tested and went up for how many pips? Went up for around 40 pips, then that means even EURJPY is likely to buy when it gets there. So what does that show you? It shows you a very, very good sign that chances are high you're going to buy from that area, or there is buying pressure from that area. So just wait patiently. However, if AUDJPY comes back and sits here very well, we shall be taking it to the upside. But for now, we are going to be focused on EURJPY because at least for it is clear. So we are just waiting for EURJPY come and tap us in, and then we take it to the upside. Guys. Okay, so that is all. Those are the signals that I wanted to show you on today. So I hope you take advantage of that in case you watch this video before the trade happens. If you watch it after the trade has happened, please don't enter. Don't enter, just ignore. Okay guys, so that's all for today. Kindly like the video if you have found value in it. If you have not understood, please go through the video again slowly by slowly. You will understand it. So we shall be waiting. We have been waiting, I think, from Monday. Price was around here. It was where? This is Tuesday. Monday was here. So we've been waiting from here. Price has ranged. Now it was almost hitting our area, but it refused. It went up. Refused. Now it is going up. We are waiting until when it comes. And another thing I saw here, when I come to the 4 hour, we have a trend line. We have an upward trend line. Where is it? Come here, you. Have an upward trend line, guys. An upward trend line. So you see, this is just like a confluence. This is not something to say. We just added it there as a confluence. You see, now we have an upward trend line. Why is this good? So we have an upward trend line that is taking us to the upside on the 4 hour, and then we have and this, you see these equalers here, they will act as liquidity. That's what I'm expecting when price comes there. So the trend line is guiding us to the upside. We have a clear demand zone. So on the retest of this trend line is the same retest on the demand zone. Same retest on the trend line and demand zone, and then we shall be setting price to the upside. So that's just like a confluence. Okay guys, if you want me to do a video about anything, kindly don't forget to comment and tell me what you want me to do a video about. I'll be gladly making research on it, and then I'll be sharing anything that you would want me to clarify on. You tell me. Okay guys, so now I think I'll leave you from there. You can prepare for these trades. That is all for today. Bye.